Hello everybody, my name is Bonus and welcome back to Save or Spend. This is the series where we compare two teams. One is a cheap squad under 20,000 coins, the other one is an expensive squad over 100,000 coins. Today's teams are pretty awesome in the Bundesliga. The first team costs around 12,000 coins, the second team around the 150k mark. Seems to be always around there, I don't really know why, but that is that. Best of the YouTubers voting has started, so click at the link in the description to vote in my battle for either me or at Soros or Chinky Winky. You may know him, he's actually really awesome. And I'm glad to be competing against him. I don't mind if I win or he wins. Just remember to go to the link in the description, watch the videos, decide whose content was better, and vote accordingly. Anyway, this is the episode, and let's get into the save squad. Please support the episode, as 2 squads and 10 minutes takes a long time to actually make. So please do support it. Over 200 likes would be absolutely awesome. Anyway, let's get into the save squad. Remember, this squad costs 12,000 coins, and let's go. Okay then guys, so this is the cheap squad of this save or spend. This is one way you're going to be saving your coins, and this team is absolutely awesome. It's going to cost you at the most 12,000 coins, and it's going to be going incredibly down when the new team of the year comes out. Let's just get into this team. You got Weez in goal, absolutely fantastic, not a problem with him, and he costs like 1.5k, absolute steal of a player. Just get him in goal. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the game. At left back is the most expensive player, it's Alaba, and Alaba is absolutely perfect. He is the best left back in the Bundesliga, so he's perfectly fine. 2 centre-backs, Socrates and Matip. I'd used Socrates before and he was absolutely fine, and Matip, I really enjoyed him as well. So two solid centre-backs with a bit of pace. The right back, I can't pronounce his name, but I think it's Salici. So he was fine, plays for Werder Bremen, so you could probably actually do that with them, and then they'd get a nice strong link. The CDMs is Jones and Rolfes. Rolfes actually was in a load of positions to actually shoot the ball, and I did do that a few times. His shot went off course a few times, but once I actually had a good shot with him, and it was really, really nice to actually see CDM actually run up and try and tempt the goal a little bit. And Jones is actually one of the proper centre backs, or CDM, sorry. He stays at back and just helps out their defence as much as possible, and I really, really like him. I've used him before as well, so he is absolutely a lad. You got one of the first cams is Virina, and he's okay. He was one of the cheapest available cams, so I thought I'd pop him in and see what he was like. Didn't find much about him, but he wasn't like a downforce for the team, so he's perfectly fine to use. But the other cam, really enjoyed him, Diego. You can definitely feel his presence on the pitch. You can see his stats: 76 pace, 76 shooting, 83 passing, 87 dribbling. So dribbling and passing are his main ones, and you always want your cams or CFs to have good passing to feed the top two. And the top two are Sveen is actually the proper way to pronounce it, I've heard, and Arnautovic, whose price has actually gone up because of his inform at right mid. So I paid like 1.4k for him, but once he's inform, like in a week's time, you get him for like 600 coins or something like that. So he's very, very good for his price. I do prefer SV, and he is definitely these two strikers just absolutely brilliant. I really enjoy having them. I've had them in another Bundesliga squad that I've made before, so this team wasn't too difficult to make because I knew what was the best cheap squad to make in this league. Anyway, this is the save squad. I hope you enjoy the goals for this save squad, and I'll be back in a second with the expensive squad. So guys, here is the spend squad of Save or Spend in the Bundesliga, and as you can see, we have some great players in this squad, and I really, really enjoy this squad, possibly more than the cheap squad. I don't know, we'll see at the end of the overview screen if we actually do prefer it. But the two informs, as you can see, is an inform Alaba. We had the normal Alaba in the cheap squad, and the inform one is a little bit better actually. I really enjoyed him. But of course you are paying a huge sum of like 60,000 coins, which does put you off a little bit. The goalkeeper, Wiedenfeller in goal. I've tried the normal one. The normal one is absolutely brilliant. This inform one is not good. I really enjoy him, to be honest. I think I spent 35k on this guy, so that is crazy to think that the normal one is actually better, in my opinion anyway. The two centre-backs is Hummels and Santana. I really enjoy both of them. Santana had a bit of a fault one time where he just didn't head the ball, and the attacker actually got the ball, and he was like a midget, and Santana is huge, so a bit shame on that. But Hummels is actually really good considering his lower pace, and Santana is actually brilliant considering his insane pace. The right back, you may be thinking, oh, why haven't we got Philip Lahm? Well, Pizjek actually has better stats in my opinion, especially for 30k cheaper, so much better in my opinion, and I really enjoyed using him. He could have got a few long shots as well, but unluckily didn't go in. The two CDMs, Louis Gustavo is absolutely brilliant. You'll see some of the goals he actually scored at the end. He is pretty crazy, really. I think at a CM position or a cam position, he would do absolutely brilliant. But again, at CDM, he's got good defensive stats to actually do stuff as well. Xavi Martinez, he's always there, but he doesn't really do much. I didn't really enjoy him too much. Paying about 1.5k, really not that much to say about him. Just a bit of a disappointment. The two cams, Goetze and Muller, enjoyed both of them. Goetze is probably the better one because of his just generally everything. His dribbling is insane and his shot was insane. Muller did better runs. He just generally had more of a feel about him and got in the right place at the right time. The two up fronts, Lewandowski, much better, probably the best striker in the game I've used. I would have used his in form, but his price is dropping a hell of a lot, so there's no point in spending that much on him. I'm going to lose 20k. And Lewandowski, normal is like 2k or something like that. So he was really good for his price. Gomez, on the other hand, I've used him before and I can't get used to him. His pace is lacking and he's never in the right position for anything. I think he got 1 assist probably and no goals, which is a shame. Other people say he's really good. His shot is good, but he's just never in the position to get the shot because of his pace and he's just positioning, really. So it is a shame. This team anyway is really good. You'll just watch the goals now and then I'll see you at the end of the overview screen. Okay then guys, so welcome to the outro screen. We've got the ratings for each team. Let's start with the save squad, and as you can see, the highlight player is SV, and he is absolutely brilliant. I've said earlier that I've used him before, and he is just got everything. His pace is outstanding, and his shot is outstanding as well. The upfront rating is 8 out of 10 for the save squad. Just a solid defence. Arnautovic and SV are really good. 7.5 out of 10 for the midfield is awesome. They just had everything, but they wasn't perfect in every way, but they had pretty much everything that a midfielder should have. The defence rating, 8 out of 10, one of the best cheap defences you can buy for a 4-back. Absolutely awesome, and really enjoyed to love it. And the overall rating for that is 7.8 out of 10, and that is a pretty solid rating for a cheap squad. And the spend squad, the expensive squad, is the highlight player, Lewandowski, or Lewandowski, however you want to pronounce his name. He is awesome, as I said, one of the best strikers I've ever used in this game, and had everything. He made runs, he headed, he shot, just everything was absolutely awesome with him. The upfront rating overall was 7 out of 10 though, because of Gomez's just poor antics. He just couldn't do anything for me. So, I mean, if it was Gomez on his own, it would be like 5 out of 10. If it was Lewandowski on his own, or Lewandowski, it would have been like 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. You won't really see that many perfect ratings out of in this series, but if it was the Lewandowski at top, it would have been 10 out of 10 probably. The midfield rating, 8 out of 10, solid. It had everything pretty much. Unlike the save squad, you just spent a little bit more money on it, just got you the little highlights of good runs and positioning. The defense rating, 9 out of 10, one of the best expensive defenses in this game. Absolutely awesome. Hummels, Santana, Pizek, and Alaba in form. Absolutely awesome. Love them to pieces. And the goalkeeper was okay, but not counting the goalkeeper really, it would have been like 9.5 out of 10. The overall rating is 8 out of 10 for the spend squad, so that means it is 2-1 to the spend squad, the expensive squad, which is pretty crazy considering people were saying that the cheap squads were better, but for me, 2-1 so far in this series. So through the series we'll see what happens, and I think that is it anyway guys. So thank you all for watching. 200 likes on the episode will be awesome. Make sure to check out Best of the YouTubers competition below. The link to my battle with Soros is of course down there, and thank you all for watching. If you're new, subscribe for more, and as always, I hope you have a great day.